Hi, my name is Aidan, and I'm going to talk a little bit about left hand and arm position. So I'm going to start with the shoulder and work down through the elbow, to the wrist, thumb, and then to the fingers themselves. So we can actually start the positioning without the guitar. So you want to have a relaxed seating position, and you basically just want to let your left arm hang in a relaxed way. You don't want it to be arched back like that. You don't want it to be pushed forward. You just want it to hang normally. So then when we bring our arm up, we want to have our elbow just a little bit out from your body. So it can be a tendency to have it get lazy and just sort of sit in like this, but you want to bring it out just a few inches like that. So then when we pick up the guitar, what that'll do is it'll help us get our hand in a good position aligned with the neck. And what the position that we want is for the palm of your hand to be about parallel to the neck of the guitar, like that. So, now the wrist, what we want for the wrist is for it to be pretty much straight, like this. Not back or forward, but straight. Now there's a little room for arch in it, but not much. For a general starting position, you want it to be straight. And for the thumb, as the thumb contacts the back of the neck, it's going to fall just about behind your second finger, like that, and it's going to fall pretty much in the middle of the back of the neck. Now, when I'm playing on the bass strings, the thumb's going to be a little bit higher than the middle. When I'm playing on the high treble strings, the thumb's going to be a little bit this direction on the neck. So that brings us to the fingers themselves. Now the fingers, in relation to the neck, are going to be arched like this. You'll see a tendency for some players with bad technique to play with flat fingers like that. What you want to do is always make sure they have an arch in them. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to contact the string on the very tip of the finger. So we do not want to hold the string with the pad of the finger, but rather with the very tip. Now where that tip touches the string is going to vary with each finger. So, as you notice, the fourth finger curves in a little bit like this, and the first finger curves in a little bit like this. So the middle two will contact basically directly in the center, whereas the first finger is going to be a little bit to the left of center, and the fourth finger is going to be a little bit to the right of center. Now, when we place our arm in relation to the neck, what we do not want to do is squeeze together to gain stability, squeeze thumb together with the fingers. What we really want to feel is just the weight of the arm bringing the fingers down on the fretboard. So you should feel very little tension and no squeezing together of the hand. Finally, as we're positioning our fingers on the neck, we want to think about where they want to be in terms of the fret. So we want to put them directly behind the fret wire, that is. So if we're at the third fret, this being the third fret wire, if we put our finger right on top of it, we get sort of a dead note. And if we put it too far behind, we'd have to press really hard to get a clear note. So what you want to do is not put it on top of, but just directly behind the fret wire. And that's going to get us a clear note without applying too much pressure. So let me review really quickly. First, a relaxed shoulder. Second, bring your arm up, slightly away from your body. Straight wrist. Thumb about back center of the neck, not over like this, not too close to the bottom like that. Behind the second finger again. And our fingers, a little bit of bend in them. So we're contacting on the tips of the fingers, touching each string. And then when we play, at whichever fret we're playing at, the finger's going to lie directly behind the fret. So I'll just show you a quick C major scale in first position. And if you follow all of these guidelines, you should have a very easy playing left hand and great left hand technique.